What's happening, you guys? How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. First, I want to apologize for not being here yesterday. I was, my daughter, we had to go get her oboe from the oboe fixing place and do all that stuff. So I had one of those days, and I took advantage of going to Costco as well. You guys know how much I like Costco. So that's that. Today we're going to be playing some Project Zomboid, but first, we're going to fanboy over the new Thursdoid because it's kind of small. It's not enough for me to make a video of, and some stuff that we can actually kind of discuss. What's up, Vaco, Dave D, Gargus Noir, it's good to see you. Norm Slater, KPK. To see all you guys. Mr. Simey? How the hell are y'all? All right, let's jump right into this real quick. I'm gonna go into our Disruption Week, the news stuff. Kilgorian, it's good to see you, my friend. So we're gonna go over this a little bit, and then we're gonna jump into Project Zomboid Louisville, surviving Louisville. What's up, y'all? My very best of y'all, Monster Jackie Blue. Ooh, Jackie Blue. What's happening? So this is a really small, it came out March 16th, which is yesterday, and I kind of woke up this morning and just read a little bit. It's a brief and more hastily thrown together Thursday this week, I'm afraid, as we're currently at a messy but exciting turning point in Build 42's development, which will be setting us up for the remainder of development. And rather than try to scrape together content for this week's blog, or we're in the guts of it, we'd rather save what we have for much more exciting Thursdoid down the line when things are a little less hectic. So there you go. Honey Banani! Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm not wearing any green. However, we'll explain the situation this week to give people a better idea of what's happening. Firstly, months of multiplayer reworking has made its way into the main development build, which is our efforts towards moving a lot of the more of the code base, blah, 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 particularly with a completely server-side inventory system to aid in making future PZ builds a lot more hack-proof, which is pretty nice, I guess. I don't know, does PZ one of those multiplayers or one of those things where people are constantly hacking? I don't know. Secondly, the core systems of the massive crafting rework are also being merged into Trunk, ready for the wider team to start building on it for the much-anticipated deep crafting trees and new post-apocalyptic professions for our overhauled crafting systems. And that's going to be a big deal. And it's one of the reasons why, like in one of my videos, I kind of mentioned that I didn't think it was going to come out this year. And at best, it would come out late this year. But I thought they'd probably end up knocking it down in 2024. Which a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, so we're gonna get NPCs in 10 years." You know, that kind of a lot of negative Nellies started coming out of the woodwork saying that kind of stuff. It's like, no, that's not what I was meaning. That's not what I was meaning. I was meaning that this is a huge build. It's very close to being a lot like Cars, right? Where there's just so much to it. Loot system are easy to exploit by cheat engines and other type of private cheats, but do they do it though? That's the question. I haven't had that. You know, I live in my own little bubble, so I don't see that. It's become a paid thing you can get now to add admin powers to your character in servers. Yeah, God mode and PvP, no clips, such things like that.
NPCs will come out when Drunk gets a haircut.
Oh, it's coming out way later than that because I'm not gonna get a haircut anytime soon. Triple G. With 100 bits, thank you very much. Not anytime soon, but, you know, whatever. The crafting overhaul is quite huge, changing how recipes and items work on a fundamental level and will require some work to port over existing items, along with any that have been added elsewhere during the course of the new system's development, and as such, touches on many areas of the code base and is a difficult one to integrate. Yeah, I could just imagine. Can you imagine, you've been developing this game for, 10 years, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, well we're gonna overhaul all of our crafting. I mean, just imagine how much of a mess that could be. The crafting overhaul is quite huge, changing how recipes and items work on a fundamental level and requires some work to port over existing items along with any that have been added elsewhere during the course of the new system's development. And as such, touches on many areas of the code base and is a difficult one to integrate. And that's exactly what I'm saying. That's one of the problems with trying to get this done, right? But I mean, it's you know, so they're doing Build 42 is going to be crafting, animals. I think the crafting part's going to be harder than the animals. I think the animals is all optimization, right? But the crafting part is how do you balance all that stuff out to where it's not so bad. Now there are mods you can do right now that can kind of I guess intimate or imitate what Build 42 is going to look like. Not gonna lie, I have to try my playthrough once. I was needing some planks, so I pulled up my cheat engine and just do it the normal way and work in multiplayer too. Yeah, so like a lot of us, like us YouTubers, we use cheat a lot to generate like scenarios and stuff. Scenarios, or if you need certain items or things like that. Nicer reading stream, please, Scout. Come on, man. Settle down, simmer down now. I'll be playing Project Zomboid here in a second. As such, things on the main branch are a bit of a temporary disarray as these big systems get integrated into the main line. It's going to be a busy week as a team, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The new system allows for multi-tile machines and crafting stations, which is kind of nice. It just means kind of like if you can imagine like Hydrocraft, which I think they use multi-tile already. Support for networks of items, power, liquids, or gases. For items both crafted and looted that have varied statistics and unique properties, which is going to be really cool because can you imagine like you can actually I guess that's the RPG part of it where you can get like, you know, like this godlike baseball bat or something, right? Imagine if there was a dedicated multiplayer server with 100 plus players, the amount of play will increase. I think Nurse is actually messing with that right now. They got a challenge going on. The recipe system has become much more in-depth and customizable, allowing for much more interesting crafting processes and possibilities. Unfortunately, this blah, blah, blah. Once this is done, we have a large portion of the code team contributing to building out the vast crafting tree. So they I guess that what they're saying is they haven't really started working on the crafting system. 2024, y'all. I know they've already started, but I mean, like, you know, like actually like getting into the meat with the team. We're aware that on the whole aspect has been shown off in Thursdays, and at least you can actually look at the crafting station video. Crafting station video. Did I see this? I'm just curious what it looks like. I missed this. How did I miss this? Oh, yeah, so it's a lot like, for those of you guys that have messed around with Hydrocraft, it's a lot like this. Like, you can get a saw bench. I think, actually, Snake's mod pack has this kind of stuff, too. You can actually craft stuff up. Melt items, test craft, okay. Not going to show much. Oh, yeah, and here's multi-layer stuff. Making a radio. Oh, that's kind of interesting. How did I miss that? Hello, Drunk, all the way from Thailand, Oski. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. What is this? Along with new crafting systems, animal husbandry, and hunting, the extensive map expansion in the multiplayer rework, the only other branch left to combine in the Build 42 main vein is the tech upgrades that we've detailed over the past months, including basement support, big optimizations to tile rendering, new lighting propagation, and this. Oh, wow. Can you guys see that? Wow, he somehow survived. Amazing. The tech upgrades will likely be the last to be integrated. However, will be the easiest once the times have come. Billy Savage liking the stream on the Facebook. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There's been some other cool stuff in the pipe as hinted in at the screenshot at the top of the blog, but we'll discuss that in the next time. Let's look at the image here. Can we just pop up this image? We can't. Well, that's it. That's a Thursdoid. I'll see you guys next time. Just joking. That was super nimble. Thank you, Mr. Drunk. I've been watching you for a long time, learned a lot. Hey, Oski, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the kind words and all that. Feels good, man. Feels good. Feels good to be wanted, to be needed. Oski, I love you. Let's jump into some Zomboid now. That's enough of that. We've been rambling on for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna